Hello there, folks, and happy springtime. Welcome to another Ford Crown Victoria video. It has been a little while since my last one, and a lot has changed in the world since my last Ford Crown Vic video. And gas prices here in Canada, Nova Scotia are $7 a gallon, which is insane. So to say I've cut back on my driving a little bit would definitely have some truth to that. I've cut back from about 300 to 400k a week down to about anywhere between 150 to 200 kilometer a week, just to try and save a bit on that fuel, because as you guys know, these things definitely aren't that economic to drive as far as the mile per gallon goes. But I'm super happy it's spring, because that means we're coming towards the end of salt season. Might have one more day left where stuff gets salted, but that will not be too bad, because the forecast is looking pretty nice from here on out, mostly in positive temperatures for the next couple of weeks, so we should be out of the thick of it. Luckily, the salt did not seem to damage the Crown Vic too bad. The only thing that has really seemed to change on the Crown Vic is the rims are a little bit rustier than what they started the season off at, but even then they're not bad. That one's pretty good. And over here on the left-hand side, so the rims definitely got a little bit rustier, but hey, it just adds a little bit of character. And unfortunately, as you guys knew before the winter started, this left front fender was not the best to begin with. So it didn't really get a whole lot worse over the course of winter, surprisingly, because I sprayed an absolute crap load of undercoat under everything, if you guys remember my previous video. So the undercoat actually really held up, guys. I used fluid film for all this, and it did not get any rustier at all. You can see it did not penetrate at all that under there. I mean, there is dirt on top of it, but all that under there is still undercoat, and even all around here the undercoat is still coming out in all the seams. So overall, very happy with how the fluid film worked on this car last year. Nothing really major happened as far as rust goes. It's going for an oil change on Monday finally, because I've only actually driven this car 3,000 miles since the start of winter time, since I put the winter tires on it. So the winter tires have hardly even gotten any use, because I also got these brand new, and they literally don't even look like they've been driven on hardly. So the unfortunate part is with these though is that they're not really weathering, but you can tell they, like I said, you can still see that they've been driven on just a little bit. But the code date on these was a few years old when I bought them, unfortunately, which I did not notice until I put them on the car. But I figured that probably translated a little bit to their bit lesser performance than I was originally intending on. But overall, the car made it through the winter, thank God, and here we are for springtime. It'll be putting the summer tires on it, or I may just drive these tires and sell my summer tires and put on, because I have a free set of tires coming to me for this winter, so I may just put on a fresh set of tires on the winter time. If I decide to drive this in the winter or not, we'll see. Funny enough, the other day at the gas station, someone tried to offer me $4,000 for the car, but I was like, sorry, nope, can't accept it. I really just cannot part with the car. As much gas as it burns at the end of the day, knock on wood, it's still been very reliable. I haven't had to do any repairs to it since August. We had to put in a new air filter because the one in it was looking a little weird. I think it degraded for whatever reason, so we put in an OEM air filter, and things seem to be a lot better now. So for whatever reason, that air filter that was used for Napa did not work very well, or it was degrading after just a year or two of use, because like I said, remember guys, I don't drive this car very much. So I replaced it with an OEM one, so that seems to be better. Check engine light and everything went away that came on related to it. So something with the air filter is just a little gunked up. Not worse, have to replace the mass airflow sensor, but again, I haven't had any issues since I replaced the air filter. So here we are. The old Ford Crown Vic is still rocking and rolling. So summer, like I said, spring, summer, can't wait for that season. I would say I normally like to go driving a lot in that season, but with the price of gas, we might just keep it at home a little bit more this year, but we'll see. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I hope you enjoyed another Ford Crown Victoria Police Interceptor video. See y'all next time.